So I'm in Paynton still, and I was in a caravan park a few days ago, and the YouTube videos didn't work at this location. I don't know, the internet worked, but for some reason YouTube was blocked. So that's the reason why I didn't post. That's why I posted loads of sort of Twitter Twitter posts rather than YouTube. But yes, I got it working now, and I'm definitely more fascinated about this guy who's claiming to be the Mahdi. I am not Islamic. I do not support Islam because I don't agree with almost everything. Basically, I find it. I find it very insulting how women are forced to cover and they're seen as less than a man. I find their clothing sense disgusting, and because I believe that I'm God, I kind of find it very strange how they actually beat people because they say God wants this, when I'm just like, nope, I don't want that. And pretty much I'm not educating women. That's just such a sick thing to do, because surely you'd want everyone in society to be smart, not just the men. And they obviously do that because they want to control women. If women are smart, you can't control them. If women are dumb and stupid, then you can control them. So it's like they don't want a wife. They want a pet. Now I know that's incredibly insulting, but that is just how it is. And I because of this, I can't talk when it comes to Islam, because I know that I'm just going to end up getting death threats, and I'm just going to end up, I don't care. I really don't care. I think I feel sorry for women in Islam, and I feel like if you're a guy who's of Islam and you are insulted by what I'm saying, I'm God, and I'm the one that's controlling your life when you die, and I'm going to bring you back as a woman. And so all the mistreatment that women are getting, I do generally believe that 90% of them were Islamic men in their past life, and whatever they're going through right now is what they thought was fair when they were a man. So I feel like I've designed the matrix so that I had all the different religions at the beginning, and then when I realized the population was going to be way too big by the time I came down, that's when I invented Islam. And it's just a big long list of all the things that I don't agree with, and I don't really know much about it though. There is a lot of things that I don't know. I've been looking at Sunni or Sunji. I don't know. I've been typing something, and there was a Sunji said this. Sunji said this or something, and it reminded me of that bubble thing that I've got. I don't even know where it is. It was in my bag. I took it out sunbathing. I was going to bring Rex, and then I realised I'm going to the beach, and it would be better to. And I found this one for £1. And I thought it'd be better to bring this because it's actually a better pillow. So if you're sunbathing, it's more comfy. But yeah, this one's actually called Sunny. And this thing that I'm reading is about the Sunny says this, or Sunny's sun. I think it's 2 letters different or something. I don't know what it actually says. I could try and find out. I was posting it, so I should know. But yes, not to be. Oh. So I've just been writing because I don't want to just insult Islam. I want to say where I don't agree and why I don't agree and stuff like this. And I've come across and this Mahdi guy, I guess the guy who's claiming to be a Mahdi, is he's making me think more about Islam and making me interested in it. But yes. Sunnah, I think it's called Sunnah. So it's like Sunny, Sunni, which is this one. But yeah, I don't know what it is. I don't know what the Sunni is, and I don't know what the Quranic reference is, and I don't know Quranic. I think that just means the Quran reference or something. So yeah, I don't know what all these different people said. I mean, they call them prophets. I'm God. They're just men to me. Sorry, that's just how it is. I find a lot of their things annoying because I hate language that I don't understand. I hate songs of languages that I don't understand, and therefore things like the the prophets of, you know, having to speak Arabic, and Arabic being like the language that God wants you to speak. I don't know what they believe, but I think they believe that. I don't know anything about Arabic, and I don't want to know. I don't care, and I think it's annoying when you listen to people preach and they're talking English, 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 and then they just say blah, 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 and something in Arabic, and then English, 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 blah, blah, blah. English, you know, it's just incredibly annoying. You're trying to focus on what they're saying, and then they keep adding something that you don't understand inside it. So I find it really annoying, and I don't listen to Arabic or Islamic preaching because of that. But because I believe I'm God, I think it would be important that I share my opinions. So I've just been writing out. I found a website where they say, you know, when you meet one another, greet with greetings from Allah, blessed and good. I mean, that I have no idea what you mean by something like that. That to me just doesn't make sense. How can you meet with the greetings of Allah when Allah's not there? Allah, in their view, is everywhere, and it's not. I don't believe that. I do not believe that Allah is everywhere. I do not believe that Allah can control your life. I do not believe that Allah knows everything that you say, and yeah, they worship a different God to me. But yeah, I've just been thinking about it because of this guy that's talking about it. But I've kind of, I don't know, I'm impressed by him in ways because I feel like he's inspiring me. You know, I believe that I'm God, and I want to set up a type of a cult where I talk about my views, and that's not the page I'm looking for. So I want to give my interpretations on. You know, I'd want to have a page. I can't show it to you because I haven't got my camera, my separate camera with me. But on his page, he's got like just lots of videos about all the things that he believes in. Mahdi has appeared, and 10-year anniversary speech, and then you've got. I just watched one about what he thinks about heaven and hell, sermon about the Antichrist, ask God about me, and I don't know. It's just. How he's laid out his page is inspiring me, and things that he does, I guess, is inspiring me, because I want to do a similar thing. I have lots of different beliefs, and I do not believe in heaven and hell. I just think heaven is a good place on earth and hell is a bad place on earth, and there might be another realm, but I can't tell you anything about it because I don't think many people will get there, so there's no point. That is my belief. Hence, I'm not going to give like a 1-hour ceremony about it. And I think he's trying to get people to like him, and he needs to therefore go on about the things that they want to know, which is how to get into heaven. So he's doing all the things that he's supposed to do, all that Mahdi is supposed to do, which is to guide and lead and yeah, I don't know what else to say other than I hope something's going to happen soon. But a lot of these videos seem to be up for over a year, so it's not like it's really that new. But he's giving me inspiration because I would love to have. Okay, I found this as well. It was only £4. I saw this before. For about 20. I think actually it's better that way, brighter that way. So I saw it for about £20, and I really wanted it, but because I'd already got like 2 others, I got a flamingo and a tree. I decided to get a small rainbow one instead, which was only 12. But I did actually want this, and I think it might have even been £25. But guess what I got? I got it for £4. So I'm a big rainbow fan. So yeah. Actually, this would be kind of a nice thing to have. So I can have this in the background. He's got a picture of himself, but I prefer like the rainbow with the 2 clouds because I'm rainbow bright. And in my Facebook page, I have like this with my hands like that. So yes, but yeah, I really like that. And I can dress up like rainbow bright with like a big blue outfit, or just a very colourful outfit. I don't know, but I would get all my people to dress up in very colourful clothing. And yeah, women have to make themselves look nice. There probably should be a hairdresser around to help everyone. And men too should look presentable. And yes, then I could do what he did and have like a big group. No, I don't even know if I want to do it that way. First year, I want it to be just literally me having one-on-one interviews with lots of people who don't believe me, and it would be interesting to have one with like Piers Morgan and priests, bishops, anti people who don't believe in God, like Darwin. I don't know if he knows. All the people I want to interview with in the first year will be people who don't know anything about me. So people like just a strong atheist and scientists maybe. I don't know. I want to have lots and lots of interviews in secret with lots of people. I want it to be fair, so I don't want these videos to be online until a specific date, and so yeah, I just want people to set up lots and lots of interviews, and I can go on a holiday. So I want to go on, like, I want to do things like I like hiking, and this place, the Painting, is really nice. It's really pretty, and it's such a sunny day. It's 13 degrees though today, so even though it's a lovely sunny day, I don't really want to do that much because it's just a little, it's warmish, but it's a bit cold, but yes. But yeah, I'd love to just go on holiday, go on a 2 weeks cruise, and then just settle somewhere nice and have all these one-to-one interviews with people who don't know anything about me. And then after a time, there'll be a specific date, which I think will be next June and next July, expose the truth, and well, this one when I get a next level of publicity. But yes, I could do something like he's doing, have a room full of like pictures of Rainbow Bright and Disney characters or something like this, some Disney princesses, and yeah, that would be really nice. But yeah, the world's most dangerous car. I don't know. He's got loads of interesting videos, and I could make a video where I need to wait until I get back home until I have my camera, and then I can sort of film him talking about things and me talking and explaining. Or I could do it with my phone, but I don't know. I also bought a fondue set. See that little pink thing that they've got? It's a tiny little fondue set, but I'm seeing if it can work with baked beans, and it does. It cooks baked beans. And I bought some sausages, one of those already cooked sausages that's supposed to be just on for 5 minutes, but it does cook both those two things. I've left an egg in there as an experiment, and it has cooked it, but it's taken half an hour for it to cook, and it doesn't actually look very good. But so I probably won't be cooking any more eggs on it. But it's an experiment to see what kind of food I can cook in a fondue set. It's only £6. But yes.